This is a band-resisted hip flexor strengthening exercise. I got a band on the rack behind me. I just got it looped around my ankle. I'm gonna get some tension on it. I'm gonna hold on to something for balance, brace my core. I'm gonna let the band draw my leg behind me, and then I'm gonna pull it forward, pause for a moment. So some keys here, as the leg comes behind me, I don't want to scorpion back here. I don't want to arch my back, because then I'm getting lumbar, low back extension, not hip extension, okay? And then I can start to come forward as far as I comfortably can, or at least until that band wants to roll up on my leg. But the key is a real pause out here to work the hip flexors, okay? Another version is I can get a little more tension, so I'm gonna come to this diagonal post, and I can get this really pulling my leg more into extension. Now I feel a stretch here. I want to engage my back glute temporarily and make sure I don't flare out. So my hips are square, core is braced, so I'm solid. I'm not here. And then I can come forward. So that just works from a little more of a position of hip extension. And so if hip flexion far in front of you, kind of up in this range, is sensitive, a lot of my patients with hip flexor tendon injuries, hip impingement, anterior hip pain at the bottom of a squat, this is where we start with some hip flexor strengthening, because we're not getting those tendons in a position of compression, which can be painful. So this is our band hip flexor strengthening drill. It looks simple, but it really provides some work to the front of the hip, and it can be really powerful if you're working through some anterior hip pain.